Exactly, as we prepare for Dining Out for Life, which is happening tomorrow, all raising money for A Loving Spoonful. And Lisa, such an important event to raise money for many, many people here.
Absolutely. The event is critical to the services we can provide for men, women, and children affected by HIV and AIDS.
And A Loving Spoonful now in its 25th year. Tell us a little bit about what you guys do.
So A Loving Spoonful provides free nutritious meals and nutritional counseling to people living with HIV and AIDS. And our volunteers every Tuesday deliver meals out in the community to those who need it most.
And you prepare it as well. And typically you would prepare on a Tuesday, but just for us today, you're preparing a bit early, which also frees up many people's schedule for tomorrow. Now, for A Loving Spoonful, it's all about preserving the dignity as well of the people that use the services.
It really is. So we always have the same volunteer driver delivering our food. And then also, if clients are able to pick up, we're able to offer a shopping experience. So folks can come and pick some pantry items, and then off they go back home.
Wonderful. Well, there is a way that you can help. Dining Out for Life is happening tomorrow. It's one day only, and about 150 restaurants, Jody and Riaz, participating. What happens is the restaurants will then donate 25% of the food bill back to A Loving Spoonful. So just by going to one of those restaurants, and there are many to take part in, you will be supporting A Loving Spoonful. And again, no one living with AIDS should live with hunger. And we are in the warehouse here at A Loving Spoonful, where they help prepare meals for those living with HIV and AIDS. We're going to meet some of the volunteers in a moment and find out how you can support Dining Out for Life. Stay with us. You're watching BT. Yeah, and you can give back while enjoying a wonderful meal at one of, I guess, almost 150 restaurants, Lisa, participating in Dining Out for Life. We're now here in the warehouse at A Loving Spoonful, and what you got there?
I have French toast and Alberta beef stew.
And so that's an example of what?
This is an example of a healthy, nutritious, well-balanced meal, and this is what we would be distributing to our clients each and every week.
Now, we've got several volunteers who have come in a day early, but this is actually typical of the kind of work that they are doing every Tuesday, preparing meals for those living with HIV and AIDS. How many volunteers, how many meals do you think you prepare for a week?
Well, we serve an average of 100,000 meals per year. So we have families, we have pregnant women on service, and we have individuals. So our volunteers come in each and every week. They use their own cars, gas, and time to deliver meals out in the community.
So important. Thanks very much, Lisa. Let's go meet some of these volunteers. Actually, I'll go down the line. What's your name?
Chris.
Chris, and how long have you been volunteering?
I've been volunteering. This is my first time, actually.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
Are you enjoying the experience?
I'm loving it. It's
excellent,
awesome.
Excellent. What's your name?
Oh, my name's Jackie.
And Jackie, how long have you been volunteering with A Loving Spoonful?
I've been with A Loving Spoonful for about 3 years now.
And why do you enjoy volunteering?
You know, it's just such a great organization, and I truly believe in what they do.
Excellent. Now, one of the longest term volunteers that are here with us today, Keith. Keith, how long have you been volunteering?
Just over 5 years.
And so for you participating in something as hands-on as getting these meals ready, what does that mean to you?
It just means giving back to my own community and just helping people that need help. You see it all the time, especially if you're delivering these meals, how grateful people are.
And it's really about preserving the dignity as well for those living with HIV and AIDS.
Exactly, yeah.
Well, we definitely have ways that you can help. If you want to volunteer, of course, you can check out A Loving Spoonful's website. But one of the easiest ways is to participate in Dining Out for Life, Michelle. There are almost 150 restaurants participating. What happens is the restaurant will actually donate back 25% of the food bill. So you just basically dine the way you want to dine. They donate 25% back to A Loving Spoonful, which, of course, supports those living with HIV and AIDS, giving everyone dignity because no one should be living with hunger. Things are nice and tidy here and busy here at A Loving Spoonful as we get ready for Dining Out for Life. We're going to learn a little bit more about Friends for Life, and we're also going to meet the founder of A Loving Spoonful coming up next on BT. And as we go to break, these hard volunteers, working hard, I should say. And you can give back to the community while enjoying a wonderful meal at one of up to 150 restaurants participating this year, supporting again Friends for Life and A Loving Spoonful. And Easter, 24 years ago, A Loving Spoonful was born. How did it come to be?
Well, I always tell people it's the manifestation of my sorrow and my anger, and I do pretty good things when I'm angry. It's just watching friends and loved ones and acquaintances die just very quick from the complications of AIDS. And they were usually alone and not fed and forgotten. People was treating people living with AIDS as lepers at that time. I started with, AIDS Vancouver in 1985, and A Loving Spoonful started in 1989, and here we are, a new location and a new beginning.
And it must be very gratifying for you to see people of Vancouver or the Lower Mainland getting fed, but also to see these volunteers hard at work.
Yes. Well, we are a volunteer-driven organization, and we take pride in our volunteers and our staff. And as you said, we have volunteers who've been here since the beginning, and it's amazing. They won't leave us.
Well, thank you so much for the good work that you do, Easter, and of course, raising money also for Friends for Life. Lisa, tell us a little bit about that organization.
Well, Friends for Life is a great organization. They provide holistic care and services to people with life-threatening illnesses, and they have a great breakfast program, so they're all about nutrition as well.
And of course, we tasted actually a little bit of the breakfast of Mava Foods, which is a local company. How important is it that you get to work with local companies now?
Oh, we're so excited to work with Mava Foods. Of course, they source local produce, so that's really exciting. It's going right back to the people in our community.
Wonderful. Well, you can support, again, both Friends for Life and A Loving Spoonful by dining out for life. Happens tomorrow. Almost 150 restaurants. Go to their website for more details. 25% of the food bill is donated back to Friends for Life and A Loving Spoonful. Yeah, thank you very much. And we've been hanging out at A Loving Spoonful all morning long. Of course, dining out for life, supporting A Loving Spoonful and Friends for Life. Coming up next, a little bit about where your money goes and how you can support those who are living with HIV and AIDS. Stay with us. You're watching BT. And it's all about supporting our community, those living with HIV and AIDS, because no one, Lisa, should be hungry. Of course, we are here at A Loving Spoonful. For anyone that's wondering about how they can support specifically tomorrow,
Yes.
What can they do?
All they have to do is eat out for breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Go to diningoutforlife.com and pick from 150 restaurants.
So this is an awesome thing, because if you're someone who likes to dine out anyways, you can go to any of these restaurants, and the amount that's donated is what?
Yes, 25% of your food bill is going to go to A Loving Spoonful and Friends for Life. And A Loving Spoonful goes a long way to purchasing meals for those in need.
And of course, people can also make donations at the restaurants that are separate from their food bill as well, right?
Yes, there's going to be a donation slip that's passed out. And if you can, please make an additional donation.
And of course, we've been here all morning long at A Loving Spoonful. Give us an idea of how many meals you prepare a week, types of volunteers, how people can get involved.
So we prepare over 100,000 meals a year, and actually we provide frozen meals and snack packs. And the snack packs, you've got fresh produce, juice, all sorts of yummy and delicious things to really help people get better.
And they are individualized based on people's needs, dietary needs. Of course, gaining weight is an important thing, so they're very nutrient dense as well, right?
Yes, we look for high caloric counts on the calories, and also we look for allergies and sodium content, and we want to work with people to get them the best nutritional plan so they can get healthy.
Wonderful. It's a very easy way for you to support our community. Go to Dining Out for Life's website, where you can find up to 150 restaurants. So go for breakfast, go for lunch, go for dinner, maybe have a second dinner. Why not? Come on in, all our volunteers and staff from A Loving Spoonful. Let's do a little wave for everybody as we go to break here. Again, we're going to wave like this. We're going to do a more fun wave.
More fun wave.
More fun wave? All right. There we go. Stay with us. You're watching BT support Dining Out for Life tomorrow on the 25th. Stay with us. You're watching BT. Russ has your final look at weather up next.